Okay, so we are live. We are just 5 minutes away from the opening. I entered this trade in the pre-market based off of a market structure shift on the 1 hour. You see how NQ broke this low. It pulled back into this supply area on 1 hour, 30 minutes. There are a lot of supply zones, even on 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So I entered around 40 minutes ago. And but I'm not risking too much, only 5 contracts micro, and I'm hoping that NQ will take some of this liquidity, ideally go all the way down here. Well, let's see. This is where I initially entered, and then I added a few contracts more, and then yeah, my entry went down here, but initially I entered at the first red candle. Yeah, it was like at least half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. So I have to be ready to buy here at least some contract, or I'm just gonna trail my stop loss super tightly. Let's see what happens. Long time no recording for YouTube, so this better be a good trade. This better be a good trade. I normally don't risk more than 300, 350 per account, but I feel like I had to include this whole zone and I'm fine. We're losing this amount to make at least 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 because I had a pretty decent week so far. So I'm okay with raising my risk for $100, $150. So let's see. We have New York open in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I hope my OBS is so far working. Let's see. We definitely have a lot of liquidity down here, and previous session liquidity as well. NQ was buying for 3 days in a row. It might now pull back for a bit. I don't know. I can just hope. Based on my technical analysis, you can be either right or wrong, right? There are just two options. But I feel like even if it pulls back at the opening, what it does a lot of times, it just manipulates wicks out, pulls back, goes into both direction before it settles down. That is what traders call manipulation at opening. I feel like I have enough space to hold this trade in case it's gonna play out, you know. If it invalidates this whole box, then it will probably just, you know, push all the way up again. But my short-term bias is bearish at this point. So let's see if I'm right today. Let's see. Also peeking at gold because my husband is currently in a gold trade. So I'm rooting for him. I hope it's gonna play out. Okay, the opening in 15 seconds. Super excited. Let's see how this trade plays out. I did not send this setup to my group because I do not trade 1 hour supply zones, or I don't take trades off of 1 hour, 4 hour supply zones. But I'm just, you know, playing with it. I want to definitely add it to my strategy. The high time time frame zones in confluence with 5 minute, 15 minute. So I didn't want to alert anyone because I'm still, adding this to my strategy. I don't feel as confident as with the 1 hour supply areas as with my 15 minute uh, zones. So I didn't want to alert anyone just because, I'm trying something new. So, but yeah, this is going so far really, really nice. You don't want to be afraid of some small pullbacks, okay? Especially some reactions around support, baby support zones. So let's see if NQ can break this support. But from now on, since I'm trying to add this to my strategy, it's going pretty nice. So I'm not risking anything. I just put my stop loss to break even. I could take this profit, but I just want to see if it's gonna play out and go for the liquidity sweep down here, because this would make more sense than buying now, even though ES is buying. But I think NQ should go for a liquidity grab. And there is more liquidity from the previous session down here than just here at the top. As soon as it passes this support, I will be trailing my stop loss just to secure something, because we don't want to, let NQ go all the way up here and leave us without anything. Okay. Now, when we're confident that it broke the support, close below it, we can now just trail our stop loss. Yep. Securing 550. Oh, now ES is selling as well. Let's see once again where our liquidity level would be. Definitely down here. Come on, Anki. Give me my full TP before you decide to pull back. It definitely has to go and sweep this liquidity. No way that it'll do a huge pullback. It makes sense that NQ is pulling back into it, but now we hope for a bearish reaction and continuation. Let's see how 5 minute looks like. Nice. Trailing my stop loss at the top of this candle. And I should be out of this trade And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. Few more seconds. Oh, let's turn up my volume. I wanna hear that order filled. The most satisfying thing ever. Come on, NQ. Give me my full TP before you reverse, if that's what you want to do. No. You know, when you're zooming in, when it's so close to kicking you, from kicking you out of the trade, you know that feeling when you zoom in. I recently just saw a meme about it. It was so funny. That's what we do when it's close to stop us out, kick us out of our trade. We tend to zoom in to be Delulu that, it's not that close to our stop loss. I mean, for me in this case, um, I'm in profit. I will definitely
Order
leave with
filled.
something nice. And this is how we stay patient, stay in one trade with confidence, and it's either take profit or stop loss. Either you're right or wrong. There is nothing in between. We're not exiting too early when we're not messing up with our trade. Another 1K day. So grateful. Thank you, God. You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna lock myself out. I'm not trading anymore. One trade per day, one win per day, and I'm really fine with that. But this was a nice trade, y'all. This was a nice trade. This was a nice confluence, 1 hour, 30-minute supply within this baby resistance. Also, we have plenty of 15-minute, 5-minute supply areas inside of this box. But yeah, you see how NQ broke market structure. It broke the swing low, so I expected a pullback. And when I saw this, I entered trade here. I sold here, as you can see, and yeah, I just had to sit in the pre-market, sit on my hands, and just trust that the trade will play out. I'm definitely gonna add higher time frame areas to my confluences. I mean, I already do look at the higher time frame zones, but I never really take trades off of them. I always wait for, you know, trend reversal on a 5-minute, 15-minute. If I had waited for that, I would have missed this trade. So I'm definitely adding to my strategy. And yeah, I hope I will perfect it to the T so I have even more sniper trades like this. Alrighty, thanks for watching this live trading. I hope you could learn something. I hope you will be able to implement this in your supply and demand strategy. And I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Bye bye.